Footy Brews!
Everything football.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sasha.
Hey, and this is Romain, and welcome back to another episode of Footy Brews. This episode, we're going to be talking about the semifinals of the Champions League. It was Manchester City versus PSG, very big game, and we're expecting this one to be the game of the two legs, right? So whoever won this game pretty much took it, and Manchester City took it away. Big 2-0 win right off the bat, and yeah, incredible performance by them. Very big team performance. Everyone played their parts. Yeah, what were the key takeaways from this one, Sash?
So key takeaways is before the game, all the PSG fans are looking at their phones, hoping Mbappe is on the field, and no show for Mbappe. His injury took him out of the second leg, and straight away that's the big takeaway from PSG. They don't have their main man. And Ney has to kind of do it all by himself. And you know what? We know the results. He couldn't do it by himself. Complete dominant performance versus a team versus trying to individual performances from Neymar and Di Maria trying to work their magic. And you know what? It just didn't happen for them.
That's right. And, you know, they tried Icardi up front instead of Mbappe. And clearly the difference in class was very evident. Very evident. Icardi was nowhere to be seen. He couldn't do a 5-yard pass. He had a shocking performance. And I think Pochettino should have realized that much sooner and definitely made the switch to Moise Kean or someone else on the bench to try to mix things up, because clearly the PSG side was struggling from the very beginning.
No, and that's exactly it. They were getting outplayed on all sides of on the defending side and on the attacking side. The PSG couldn't really thread any of their chemistry that they usually came. Remember the first half in the Man City game, we kind of thought, wow, this is a very dominant performance from PSG. And we didn't really see that after that first leg. And you know what? There's a lot of things that people might play into account. You know, the weather, PSG maybe not used to having snow on the ground. It was very slippery for both teams. Maybe Man City was more adaptive to it, but there was a lot of two things to PSG to need to work on. And one thing that was very poor for me is that after they conceded the second goal, you kind of saw their heads go down and kind of give up and kind of really bicker with the ref for the most of the rest of the game. Di Maria picking up a red card that was just, in my opinion, you don't do that. Even if you're not trying to get the ball, you got to really kind of look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
After that, the game's done.
Yeah, he definitely got carried away and lost his composure. And for a player of that caliber and that experience, you know, you expect a lot better from him. So, unfortunate for PSG, and from that point out, it was pretty much over. They were still being dominant, and now they're getting dominated even more, right? So, but big game by Mahrez, you know, scoring a brace in the semifinals of the second leg, and one in the first leg. So 3 goals over the 2 games. Big performance by him, and you know, might be one of the contenders of, you know, man of the match, if it wasn't maybe for Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, and just that's Man City's biggest improvement we've seen across all competitions is their back line, and that can't be helped but Ruben Diaz being the focal point of that heart of the defense. Cool little fact for you guys, or not a very happy fact for PSG fans, but
Definitely
not. So the last time PSG actually had a shot on target was the 26th minute of the first leg. So you just take into how much time that is that PSG couldn't register a shot on target against Ederson. Ederson was barely even had to do it.
Exactly. Just imagine playing over 2 hours of football and you don't even get a shot on target. Like, what are you even doing? Why are you even on the field? You're not even playing the game.
They're not even playing.
No, dominant performance. And it was, you know, it wasn't only Ruben Diaz too, though. It was the whole team. They just played so solid together. And, you know, if you've seen our other video on the top EPL players, it's no surprise that so many of them are from Manchester City. They dominated, and they all deserve to go to the finals for sure.
Exactly. And you know what? One big thing is now Man City, first Champions League final of the club. So monumental, historic moment for them. And it's going to be an all English final. So, you know, they're going to be playing this weekend too. So it's going to be fun to see. But I think out of the 2 games, both teams deservedly through, and both teams better the teams won. So now we'll take it to the Champions League final and see where it goes.
That's right. Champions League finals, if you don't know, Manchester City versus Chelsea, like Sasha said, all English final. And it's going to be Pep Guardiola versus Tuchel. So, you know, probably the 2 best managers in the world at the moment. Tuchel turning Chelsea season around, and Pep Guardiola bringing Manchester City to a very first Champions League finals. So very exciting stuff. Get ready for some more content. We'll bring you the full analysis in a couple weeks' time, but super excited for this game. But for now, Footy Brews out.
Footy Brews out, guys.